Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Faith, and today guys I'll be checking out this interesting video, and it's titled "Can Men Menstruate?" And you guys, this is a very funny one because I don't even know how to process this question. If you ask me, I'll totally say no. But since we want to hear the views of other people, let's see what they have to say. But if you're here to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Any men who have a uterus could menstruate.
A man has XY. You're incorrect, because we're talking about anatomy, biology. Like if you were to have surgery, they need to know what sex you are.
A kid go to school, what he's going to believe? What they tell him. He doesn't know what is a mortgage. He doesn't know what is interest rate. After he went to college again, he doesn't know nothing about life. But he knows that a man can get pregnant, yeah.
What's going on, everyone? James Klug here. Today I'm in Philadelphia, and we're going to be asking college students if men can menstruate, and then we're going to ask the same question to average people on the street. This should be pretty interesting. Let's go talk to some people. Huge shout out to our friends over at Allegiance Gold for sponsoring this video. Can men menstruate?
I mean,
funny.
I don't know. It's a scary question.
Yes.
How?
Yes.
Yes. I would say
I
yes.
really want to know how.
No. What do you think?
No.
How?
I'd say so.
We're not going to answer the
You
question.
better not, girl.
Why is that?
I feel like you're prying for us to say something controversial.
Run,
We're not going to
run.
get involved.
Is it okay? So it's a controversial question.
I don't know.
Can men menstruate?
Can men what?
No. No.
I love that.
No. What the man, we don't think like that. And it's only two genders.
Well, I don't think so, no.
Not that we're aware of.
No, not that I'm aware of. Correct. I don't think it's possible.
No, not that I know of.
I don't know either.
No.
Yes.
No. Anyone have an answer? I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I'm really
No.
curious to know.
What do you guys say? You guys are struggling with this one?
Ellie, you want to answer this question?
Can men menstruate? She says she doesn't
I don't
know.
know.
You
I'll
don't
think about it. I'll think about it. We'll be back.
Okay, you'll think about it.
I mean, he knows.
Is this a difficult
Very
question?
difficult.
It's a difficult question to answer. Yeah, it's a lot of ambiguity. I think it's a.
Why is it a difficult question? He answered it pretty quickly.
I don't think there's a lot of clarity, nowadays.
It's a yes or no thing. No.
I would, yeah. What do you
They can, yeah.
I think they can. I think men,
Well,
men can
how?
menstruate. Yeah.
And why is that?
Because I think that some people that have uteruses can identify as men and identify with the
That's
gender identity
different.
of male.
And why do you say
That's
yes?
different.
Because I do,
You do.
and I'm a man. So
I think they can. I think men are allowed to express their expressions and their emotions if they want to. It's really healthy.
I think they go through mood swings as much as women do. So
It's the second time we've gotten that answer. Really quick, do we know what menstruate means or no?
You guys, this is a very tough question, and if you ask me, I'll say no, because I believe they're talking about biological men, not transgender men. But let me know what you guys think about this one. I'm getting it so confused because maybe the guy should be more clearer to them on what he's asking them. I think his question is based on if biological men can menstruate, not transgender men, because I know a lot of transgendered men were once women. So, and if they didn't go through sex change surgery, I see no reason why they can't menstruate. And this is where the question is confusing, because you can just say yes or no, but if you are asked to explain in depth about you answering yes, I don't think this student is going to get the question right. So let's keep watching to find out how men can truly menstruate, because I'm very curious for this. And let's continue, guys.
Do we know what menstruate means or no?
Oh, is that not what I think?
Can men get their periods?
Yeah. I know. Like, oh, you mean biologically?
Yes.
Well, no. Biologically, no.
We don't mean physically, you mean like...
yeah, no, more like just like the symptoms.
I'm telling
Have you ever gotten your period before?
Nah.
No.
No.
You've never experienced it? I haven't experienced it?
No, I never experienced it that I know of.
I don't want to be involved in this. It's a lot of genders, and men definitely can get period, yeah.
Can get pregnant?
Yes, men can get pregnant. I know a guy that got pregnant. And I have a friend that gets period on a regular basis.
I somehow don't believe you.
I support the LGBTQ all day long. Okay.
I think that men have periods of times that they get in their moods and it's like, oh, okay.
I talked to her about this. I feel like we do in a way because we have parts of the month where we get very emotional. You know, like we feel like it's our time. Like we should be loved. We should be held. You know, we want to be the one that backs up in the bed, you know, and get held. You know, we don't want to always be the one that has to lay on the back, you know, and stuff like that. So I honestly do feel like men can. Okay. I just feel like it's not a blow up thing how girls have it. I just feel like it's like an internal thing. Like we get the same feelings that they get, but not the same reaction that they get.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's like men go through like this week or something, or like a whole month in the year. So I don't know what it is. I heard about it where they have like them hormones that act in their body, and then make them a little hormonal like women.
Yeah, I believe they can, because at a certain period of time, right, guys in general, right, goes through emotional drains, just like women do when they're on the period. So I feel like they can. They can't bleed or anything like that. No, they can't.
Physically, like getting your period, is that possible or no?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't believe that.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I seen like a TikTok or something.
So period, no or yes? Like physical period?
No. Is what I'm saying. That's the final answer. for 1,000.
But like for men, they'll say it'd be like once a year. You know what I'm saying?
Once a year, like, your homie gets his panties in a bunch, and
yeah, like I mean, I guess that's what they said.
Can they physically have a period?
Yeah.
No. You guys, I was just we were talking to some college students. Some of the college students were telling me absolutely. Why are people telling me yes to that question? It seems like
delusional. They're delusional.
You got me. I don't know nothing about menstruate.
Genetics. It's science, bro. Men can't menstruate.
Period how? How do men get their period?
They can't.
Exactly.
Of course they can't.
Like we can get our menstruals. Like actually.
Yeah, where does it come out from?
I don't think y'all can.
Where do we believe from?
Like, that's what I want to know. Like, where?
I don't know where they would get yes from. I just don't see it happening.
It just doesn't seem biologically possible.
No, it's more of a woman thing.
Where's our exit? We only have one.
Like the fact that people would think that men can menstruate, something's wrong with them.
There's like 30 genders now. We don't know. We don't know what's going on right now. Everything's changing. Everything's changing so fast. We finding out new stuff every day. So
I don't know. I don't know why would anybody say that unless you're saying that they had even then they couldn't. So I'm about to say unless they said they had like a sex change or something like that, but even then you couldn't. So I don't know.
Why are some people saying yes to that?
Expressive individualism.
Because they're dumb?
We're running into people today that are saying absolutely not. Of course they.
You guys, there's no way that men can physically menstruate, like I pointed out before, except these men who are transgendered. Those are the exceptions, and this is not something that one needs to crack their brain to think about. There is no way that men can menstruate physically, because where does the blood come out from? For those people that are saying it's possible, have they even thought where the blood would come out from? It's very impossible for biological men to menstruate, and that is a fact. I'm very, very curious to know, and let's continue watching this video, guys.
Of course they can't.
They're probably not queer, are they? They're probably not queer then.
I didn't ask them.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people have a lot of qualms with the idea of being transgender. They want to stick to a very conservative and traditional view of gender identity.
Because they don't consider trans men, or maybe it just hasn't crossed their mind, or I don't know, maybe it's just ignorance or hate. I don't know which.
Okay.
If a woman becomes trans, like a trans man, then yes, they can menstruate. Right?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. If you're considering that aspect.
A woman transitions
to being a man,
to having to looking like a man. Does that make them a man?
I mean, yes, because they identify as a man now. I'm still learning about all the terms scientists. And stuff.
So queer men can menstruate?
Any men who have a uterus could menstruate.
A man has XY. What's up with chromosomes? I'm sorry, I'm being so rude. I apologize. But you're incorrect. because we're talking about anatomy, biology. Like if you were to have surgery, they need to know what sex you are. So women. That's why she ran off.
No, I said I was crossing after next line.
This is very serious what's going on in America because they are indoctrinating students. They're indoctrinating students to go against their parents. And this is Marxism. This is socialism. I'm very familiar with it. And I want everybody to educate themselves.
Like, if you're a woman that says you're a man, does that make you actually a man or no? What are your thoughts?
I don't believe that. No, it doesn't. If you're a woman and you're saying that you're a man, you still have the woman's, like, the emotions of a female. You still have the woman's private area. So you're not a man. You just want to be a man.
They believe that if a woman says she's a guy, now men can menstruate.
No. Because you're still biologically a woman at the end of the day. You can be classified as all that you want, but you're still biologically a woman.
Yeah.
So no, you can't.
Exactly.
People think of a lot of crazy stuff, and that's crazy to me.
Everybody going based off what they learned and what they know over time, the information they were fed. You feel me?
You know, a lot of these students seem to be learning this when it comes to gender theory in classrooms. And that's oftentimes why we hear responses like that. You do not subscribe to that ideology or belief system that men can menstruate, correct?
No, because a man has different chromosomes and you need to have ovaries to have a menstrual cycle. So if you don't have ovaries, fallopian tubes, vagina, you're not going to menstruate. Like animals, female animals, they have a menstrual cycle. Male animals do not.
It's a common thing that we're running into today. It's like 50% of the students we're talking
Because
to.
if all you need to do is go on every university, private schools, and look at the curriculum that they're indoctrinating children with.
They tell whatever they tell. You don't know what to believe. A kid go to school, what he's going to believe? What they tell him. A kid live 12 years, he went to school. He doesn't know what is a mortgage. He doesn't know what is interest rate. He doesn't know what a lease is, you know? But he was in college. After he went to college again, he doesn't know nothing about life. But he knows that a man can get pregnant. Yeah.
They have taken positions in government. They have taken positions in schools to bring about their ideology, and it's very radical. It's extreme radicalism. I'll give you an example, because I'm black. One way they can spread this indoctrination is they'll say, well, that's anti-black, or you're being racist. But I know what Marxism is. I know what socialism is. And they will hide it under a guise. Well, we're going to teach first graders about sex. And we're going to do this because this is about equal rights. But it's not about equal rights. Socialist Marxism, they'll see it's right here on these universities, and they started in the private schools, and now they're going to the charter schools, and they're going to the public schools. And they're teaching, like in socialist countries, to be spies, so we spy on each other. Don't tell your parents. Trust the teachers. Don't trust your parents. Your parents have to take care of you. Your parents should be your support system.
Did they explain why they thought it was?
So what a lot of people think is it'll be along the lines of this. The first thing that pops up on Google, okay, and this is me searching it. This isn't just some like random fake thing on Facebook, okay? So this is me searching it. It says, can men menstruate? Google at the very top says, having a period is not a feminine thing. People of all genders menstruate, including non-binary people, agender people, and even plenty of men. Facts or nonsense?
Nonsense. It's just the world.
My God.
It's the world we live in now.
It's nonsense, for sure.
I want everybody to familiarize themselves with PSYOP, psychological operations. That's what it is. It's misinformation.
10 years ago, that wouldn't be there because, like, you know, LGBTQ, like, they took over basically, like, everything. So, like, you know.
No, that's true.
Bro, like.
No, that's right.
Well, it seems like a conversation of, like, a scientific conversation, and then there's an ideological conversation.
If someone can explain to me scientifically how men menstruate, then I will maybe, but I think that they have periods of times where, like, as far as mood swings go.
Psychological periods.
But as far as what goes on with the body, I don't know if it comes out of their armpits or what, but it's not coming out or doing the same thing it does to females.
Right. And I guess if a man were to be, let's say, sorry to be graphic, but like bleeding, you should probably go to the hospital.
Go to the hospital.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you live in your own reality for, I guess, 2 years, and then you step outside of the box, you're still stuck in that reality, unfortunately. I feel like that's the way a lot of people are after this pandemic thing of 2019, 2020. And I mean, it's a good idea, but it's not when you're forcing that upon other people, especially when you're thinking logically as well as factually.
So you see it as maybe they're possibly in an echo chamber of an ideology. They subscribe to that ideology. You obviously don't, because...
But that's life. I mean, we all subscribe to some type of ideology. Just don't push it down my throat. I'm not pushing mine down your throat.
We're American. I'm going to say this right now. I don't care what political party you are. I'm not going to fight against you because we have a lot of enemies coming against Americans. Instead of being divided, we need to be united. We can think differently. We don't have to agree, but we got to stop fighting each other. Because now they're in America and they're trying to take us over.
All right, everyone, that is it for today. So a pretty major difference between the Philly college students, many of which were hesitant to even answer the question for fear of backlash, and just people out on the street. Let me know what you guys thought about these conversations down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more videos and hit that bell notification button so you're notified next to my post. We'll catch you guys in the next video.
You guys, that was such an interesting one, and I really enjoyed every minute that this video lasted. The question has obviously been answered. It's impossible for biological men to menstruate except those that are transgendered. Let me know what your thoughts are on this one. I really had fun reacting to this video. It was so educating, very interactive, and I loved it so much. You guys, what are your thoughts about this video? Drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.